probably, I would say. That first year was a learning experience, and it was kind of cool because I didn't have to worry about really playing, which at the time really sucked, and I thought it was such a bad thing. But honestly, it allowed me to, like I said, kind of take a step back and learn the ins and outs of the league, and I had some really cool vets that year that allowed me to grow, and I was just able to talk to kind of certain guys about how to navigate this league. There was a huge adjustment period, learning how to travel, learning, how much rest you're going to be able to get, getting off the plane at 3 a.m. and then having to wake up and practice the next morning. Honestly, it took a while. My body was exhausted. My mind was exhausted mentally and physically. This is probably the best my body has ever felt. I'm the lightest I've been. My core is solid. I feel like I'm still pretty strong. I've just tried to better myself every day. But then within the last couple weeks, definitely made a point of emphasis to just kind of ramp up my workouts a little bit and get ready for training camp on December 1st. I know guys love to go to bigger cities, bounce out to LA, Miami, all these crazy things, but this is my home. This is what I've known from the beginning. This is where I'm most comfortable. Sundance and Provo Canyon is one of the most beautiful sights ever. Even just driving up and down every single time, it's one of the coolest things to me. Since we've been up here the last couple months, we've been able to see every single season. So we saw spring, parts of summer, fall, and now we're getting into winter. So it's really cool that we're able to see every single season. I chose to stay kind of at the cabin away from the city and away from a lot of people, just so that I could have my own creative space with no distractions, and just the area where I felt comfortable and I feel comfortable, and it brings me a peace of mind that nowhere else does. Yo, what's going on? Welcome to the cabin. This is where me and the boys stay, have a good time. This house is really cool because it's kind of like a maze, honestly. There's a couple different levels. There's like 3 or 4 big couch areas like this, a couple decks. I think there's like 3 or 4 decks too, which is nice. Got my boy Marvin. He be kicking it with us at the show. But yeah, man, this is the place. Good vibes, good times. Let's head out to the garage and see what Rare Roses has got cooking for us today. But yeah, it's been snowing. Dang, look at these. Hey. You don't get that in New Orleans, you know what I'm saying?
Rose is not only a clothing brand, but it's also our lifestyle. We curate vintage clothing as well as recreate our modern touch to that vintage vibe that brings back that nostalgic feeling that everyone has when they see something from their childhood or their past.
And people have shown a lot of love. My teammates have been the biggest supporters, and our families, our friends, everyone shows mad love, and at the same time, they love the product.
We've been extremely blessed to have this environment to work in. It's so nice to come in here and get things done from, creating product, shipping product, Joe cooking up jewelry, everyone pitching their ideas and just kind of letting this brand unfold for what it is.
Our first collections were Utah and New Orleans. We moved out to New Orleans about 3 years ago, and got this brand together to express our feelings and our experiences that we've had the last couple years, honestly.
We got a lot of collections lined up. The long-term goal is to keep working, keep collaborating with other designers and brands, and build off of our experiences.
All right, we at level 2 now. Most of the bedrooms are on this floor. Got another couch area, kicking it, watching movies. And then out here actually is like kind of the main deck area. The deck we use the most, definitely. And then we got games, little Sundance kid action. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of my inspiration from these pictures right here. All right, let's go check out my room. Super chill. The windows, view's amazing. Definitely can just come down here and just unwind and just kind of, if I need some alone time, honestly. This room's great. Honestly, I haven't had my full closet for like the last probably like 5 or 6 months, but it's been cool because I've been able to kind of break down my style a little bit and simplify it. So I have like a good rotation of some different things here. A couple of my kicks right here. Honestly, been rocking a lot of loafers lately, a lot of boots. I just got these though, 03 olives from my boy Sneaker Den. Shout out Sneaker Den, the homie. All the heat. Honestly, these are what really cool. So these are, I was very fortunate and lucky enough to work with Jerry Lorenzo and Fear God a couple weeks ago, my bad. And yeah, he's dropping this shoe in a couple weeks. The lookbook just dropped today, so it was cool to see all the pictures back. But this is a 1 of 50 shoe, Nike Fear God. All right, let's head outside. So this is honestly another one of my favorite spots right here. Come out here in the morning, meditate, start my day off right. Good to go. So let's walk down here. Definitely my favorite place in the whole house. We got the chairs, we set up some mattresses, like this big cozy pad. We be shooting hoops sometimes. And honestly, this is the room where you can kind of do whatever you want. And a lot of good times in here. Let's go check out the rest of the house. Thanks for coming by. Big things coming. Stay tuned. Stay rare.